dudes, baby. We get ready to ride to work, baby. We're on our way out of here. Just gonna ride to work and try a little angle on this GoPro. Gonna put you in the cockpit today, baby. Gonna put you up here, straddle this monster, and let's see if we can't get on to work. I'll hit you in just a few. Roll along, baby. Just another one of those days. Peace. Right up. What y'all know about that work, baby? Let's go get it, make $1 today. Let's go give a honest day's work for an honest day's. Well, maybe they'll pay me. I love it, baby. Just being able to get up on these mornings and make my way to work, provide for myself, provide for my family, provide for parts for Jenny and modifications for Jenny. Just having a job, being able to get up and go to work. So many people miss that. I'm telling you, I just want to ramble this morning a little bit, if you don't mind. I just want to ramble just a little today on our way to work. Just want to share a couple things with you. I got my microphone in the way here, I think. So I'm going to have to make some adjustments. All right, I don't know. Hey, all right. So, what we are doing this morning is making our way home to work. Now, I think today we want to have a quick conversation. I was listening to Sensei yesterday, sharing about group riding, and we all know that he has been very clear about how he feels as of late about the whole concept of group riding, and that group riding can be a little cumbersome if you don't have the right group. So, solo ride or group ride, baby? Solo ride or group ride? Well, let me put it this way. I'm a solo rider. I am. I love the solo ride. Solo riding offers me so much freedom. Freedom to just get out there and do my thing. I don't have to worry about looking back for making sure nobody else got on the road. I don't have to worry about bathroom breaks. I don't have to worry about, am I hungry? Are you tired? Do you want to get back on and ride a little bit? I don't have to worry about none of that, because I'm the only one out there. When I want to stop, I stop. When I want to go, I go. And that's how solo riding is. If I want to go to a bathroom, I go to a bathroom. If I want to go to a hotel, I go to a hotel. If I want to go to a motel for $5, I go to a motel for $5. I have plenty of those. Anyway, stop that. All right. So, but here's the thing. Once a year, I try to ride with some brothers out of Texas. Just a bunch of really great retired master sergeant majors, command sergeant majors, bunch of really good guys who just love to get together and ride, right? So in that, there's some really great good riders. I consider myself to be a decent rider. I love to ride. But as well, there's some really good riders who are used to group riding. A couple of them are used to group riding because they have been exposed to and have experienced the club life before. And some are really good riders simply by virtue of the group. Just that group right there that they are a part of. Okay? And so it can range from anywhere to that. I've rode with them a few times, a couple times, and we've had as little as, I think, 9. I think this last ride just New Orleans last week, there were 10. 10 bikes. Group riding is in and of itself a unique experience in that people, when you're riding out there with 10 other bikes, you got your bike. If you're not the man in the front, even if you are the man in the front, you have a lot of responsibility. If you're the man in the middle, you have a lot of responsibility. If you're the man in the back, you have a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of responsibility that comes with riding in a group. Riding in a group encompasses you're responsible not only for you, but you're responsible for the man in front of you, and you're responsible for the man behind you. Because ultimately, your decisions have the ability to either make that ride the best ride they ever had, or turn it into the worst day of all of your lives, or the last day of some of your lives. And so you have a responsibility. So on this past trip, I loved it, man. I love riding these guys, but I'm going to tell you, these guys love to grab power. They love to, they grab that slab, baby. And so a lot of times we go to places that we haven't been before. And I'm the type, I want to see where I'm at, but I can't see where I'm at because my brothers are riding 985 miles per hour everywhere we go. I love it because they let me stretch out Jenny. The Jenny got it, baby, Jenny got it. There was one victory, there was 2 gold rings, a Can-Am, and that brother rode that Can-Am great. I hope you see this, baby. I applaud you, man. Gray rode that Can-Am from Killeen, Texas to Memphis, Tennessee, back to New Orleans, and back to Killeen, Texas on that Can-Am, keeping up with those horses. Yeah. He went right on their heels. He was saying he was in the house station, and I applaud that. But it's that group riding. And so there's a lot of responsibility, as I said, that you have to really be on point. You have to be on point because there's so much you got to watch out for. You got to make sure you don't have that accordion effect where you're responsible. My biggest thing is I never wanted to be the person that's holding up the group. And we have some folks who are just slow by nature, and they will hold up the group and you stop. They got to go to the bathroom, and they don't go to the bathroom until they see the point man, the man that's keeping us on point. Get on his bike and put his feet stand up. Then they got to make it the last run to the bathroom. So I don't run into that with solo riding. Right? Solo riding. If I have to stop out here in these woods over here, that's my black little record. And I'm solo riding. You know? So, yeah, it's great. I love it, but you have to be open. And so, when I'm out there with those fellas, I'm watching them. I usually ride, that's the time of week. I drove as the 6th bike. Now, we ride mostly staggered formation. A lot of people running gun. I think that's more of our style out there in the Texas area. Everything's led out there from the front. Now, Is there a safer way understood to do it? I believe so. There is a concept of changing lanes and everything moving from the rear, which I love because it's safer. When it gun, you just got to get there. And so the two up front are used to rolling, and whatever decision they make, the decision is not conveyed all the way back to the 10th man, and let the 10th man move, and then everybody moves on the 10th. You have to watch that man to the front and move when he moves, and so it works, but it really causes you to have to stay on your A game out there. You really have to. I'm going to tell you there's a difference as well in just group riding, and I do a lot of benefit rides. I do benefit rides, and there's a difference in a benefit ride and riding with the group to go outside on the outings that we do. Because when we go out there, everywhere we go, we have to ride our bikes for the most part. Now we could just rent a van, but if we're doing bike rides, I love just doing bike rides. Now there are some adjustments that we plan on making on the next trip, because the next trip is going to a highly congested metropolitan area, and the 10 bikes or 12 or 14 or 20, whatever we decide, whoever chimes in on this next ride, we won't be able to make it around this city like that. And so what we'll probably do is get there, and what we'll probably do is go ahead and rent a van, and so we're going to probably change it up a little bit because of the area that we'll be in. But to ride in a group and just go a place, say a rally or something of that nature, when you don't have to do a lot of riding when you get there, but when you're in a major city, especially a major city like Memphis, we haven't ridden in Atlanta yet, but you have to stay on point, because what do you have out there? In the rural areas, you're looking, of course, for animals, but in major congested areas, cars do not care where you're going. They don't care how many bikes you have. They care about their agenda and their destination. And so a car will quickly cut you off. So you have to keep your formation tight so nobody gets in your formation. And that's one of the bigger things that we run into, whether we're on an interstate or in the city, is everybody staying on point to keep that formation tight enough that cars don't interrupt our flow, get in the middle of our formation, and break us up. Now it's going to happen. It is inevitably, it's going to happen because that's just the nature of being out there. But you don't, if it happens, you go with the flow. Don't get mad and not shoot the bird, and want to ride up beside cars and mean mug the driver. That makes sense. And certainly don't pull out any weapons to try to threaten the driver, because after that, it's already done, first of all. Secondly, you're at a most vulnerable place out there on that bike, riding up, threatening the driver beside you, because all they have to do is turn their wheel, and they're either going to make you move or they're going to ram you. So just leave it alone and just accept it. So if they pull in on you, you separate you from the group. When safely possible, change lanes and move on up. 9 times out of 10 though, if a person does that, they won't ride within that formation nowhere. They're getting that formation because they're trying to make it to the lanes on the opposite side of the formation. And so they're getting that formation just long enough to change lanes and move on out of the formation. So a lot of times if you just be patient and wait 2 seconds, it'll happen. But of course, we're not known for, a lot of people are not known for having those patience that it takes to actually get to the point where we can see that part. And so we gotta gun it and we got to get on past it and get back in my place. People, be safe out there. The group riding is its own beast, baby. I loved it. I love the conversation that Chappie and Sensei had in Savannah the other day, because Chappie was asking all the right questions, all the questions to enlighten our motorcycle community and those who do not know about the different positions, the blocker, man at the back, the military called chicken six, the road captains, and sometimes when we ride we have two road captains. That way they can switch off if one gets tired. It really is, it's a lot of stress and strain trying to lead a group, knowing you're responsible for the group. So every now and then when one got tired, all he did was drop back one bike length, and it caused the formation to shift. So if he dropped back, it changed the dynamic of the riders behind him, and so all we would do was switch sides, but we still stayed in the same position, because we always rode behind the man that we began riding with, and that keeps you from having to learn someone else's riding style. And so I got to the point where my brother to my left, Brother Dion, riding a beautiful bike. I was listening because that bike sounds good. And so when it's time to roll on that throttle, I'm looking, I'm listening. So you have to use all your senses while you're out here on these tubes. If you don't believe it, now you might not use your sense of taste until you stop. But your sense of smell, you know when something's going on with your bike. If something's if something's heated, you'll know that because you're smelling. You're looking around, you're hearing, you're feeling the temps. Every sense in your body is affected on tube. And I love it, baby. I love it. So YouTube, I just wanted to ramble this mountain. Let's go get it though, baby. We are out here. I've slowed down a little. Y'all know I'm pushing some videos. Probably got on some of your nerves a little bit, but I was pushing some vids because I was really trying to, and I'm still trying to perfect the editing process. But you'll never perfect it. There'll always be something else that your editing tool will disclose, or AI will put out that you don't know about, that you can incorporate into your videos. And so I'm going to continue to push this content out. Man, I love it. I love watching these guys, man. These guys they're at the top of their game, baby. I'm watching Chappie, of course, as a master at it. Sensei, brother, I don't know how. I'd love to know what Sensei got going on. I'm sure he told me he'll share it with me. He told me anything I need, that all I have to do is call him, as far as editing and things of that nature. But that brother is on point. When you can do that much video that many days a week and still get those videos up and out, God, he's a beast at it, man. Chappie, Kelly B. Glide, Cruise Man, all these cats are really amazing at their editing process and getting these videos out looking as if they are using professional organization of professional assistants. They are really, really good. And the up and coming, not the up and coming, he was already there, but this fella, the young man, is amazing. Sonian is amazing at what he does with his videos. And so there's some new guys up and coming, baby. We trying to get there. We have ways to go. Nomadic Tank. I watch some of his stuff, man. The Nomadic Tank is man, I'm watching it, and it's amazing. And then Chappie is loves his technology. Chap. And so I'm excited to see the existing culture continue, but I'm excited to see as well the new culture as they are making their way, baby. And so y'all hang in there. This your boy Chose of the Twos. I'm on my way to work. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this video, and we will that was just my morning rant, just to speak to you. But we got something planned for you over the weekend. Myself and a couple other wonderful gentlemen are gonna hang out for a little bit out here from this YouTube culture, this gold wing culture. We're gonna hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna take you along with us on this weekend and let you see who we got in the house, who we got with us. And that's what it's all about. It's about getting together and sharing in this culture. This culture was never meant, not the gold wing culture, it was never meant to be walk alone. Yeah, ride alone, but you don't walk alone. And so we are going to probably get together over the weekend, hang out, grab a bite to eat, talk shop, baby. So if you'd like, do me a favor though, if you like this video, do me that favor. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow me, baby, follow me. I'm going somewhere. When I start going, start following. As long as I'm moving, follow me. That's it, YouTube. Get on. I'm getting out of here now. Peace.